Yo, Alexiev, once again giving you a complete, innovative show, spontaneous show, crazy show. As always, you already know. Yo, Pete, you for the second time, you blessing us on the show, man. You know, just bless everybody with your presence, dog. Bless everybody with your presence, dog.
You know who it is? It's PD. In the hood, they call me Booby. This is our second time doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So we enjoyed the first one. It was classical. You know, we sit back a couple of days later and we listen to what we, manifested, and it's like, wow.
Rap.
We got something here, man. Like, me and you, we just, that chemistry, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Two different generations, although, but...
The fuck you mean by that, man? What you mean two different generations, man?
I mean, you're ahead of me, man. I was the younger dude. No disrespect, I look up to you still.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
so you saying I'm the old motherfucker? Is that what you're saying?
if you want to take it that way, you know what I mean? Old third. I wouldn't say old one, but I would respect.
I hear you, man. I'm fucking with you, man. Yo, let's you know what? Let's get down to it, man. Yo, let's get down to how last Saturday was for us, man. Yo, how was it when you knew you had to come get me in the fucking snow to go see Jelly Bean Benitez at Babalu Lounge, man? How was that for you, man? Just did you?
Oh wow! I mean, I think words can't even express that, man.
Yeah.
To be able to hear a lesson like that.
Yeah.
I told you that night. I said I felt like I was 12 years old. Literally, I felt like I was a kid again.
No doubt, but when you
I felt Mayor Cox was still a mayor at the moment.
Yeah, rest in peace. But
rest in peace.
But when you saw the snow on the ground, did you say to yourself, "Damn, man, it's snowing and shit. Yo, man, I don't know if I want to go, man."
I think the snow was like pushing me to go, but it made it that much better because if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Groundhog Day that day.
Word.
The idiot groundhog said no more winter.
Okay.
The snow's coming down. He's talking Jelly Bean. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Groundhog gonna kiss my ass. He's going.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
My only problem was I had suede shoes on. That was a bonehead move. But, that's how I walk in the street, on the sidewalk, and get my, shoes,
Yeah.
That's noble status.
But yo, it's like I know what the experience was for me, man. I mean, it was just like, yo, once he got on the wheels and shit, it just the Babalu's transformed into some other shit.
Yeah. I seen graffiti on the trains. I seen the don't walk, not the hand signal when you cross the street that says don't walk. I felt that. I felt the error.
Yeah.
I felt that error.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was just something that I'm thankful that we made the decision to go, man, because it was a hard decision to make because my ankle was fucked up and then the weather came through and it was like it was just something.
That means the night too, you know what I'm saying? Because you taking that initiative to say, you know what, I'm twisted but I'm still going.
No doubt.
That meant something. You ain't gonna miss that for nothing.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, he hadn't been there. The last time was, let me see.
So was it like 31 years or something like that?
It was like the last time he spent in Brooklyn. Since the 80s, so it's like 89, over 20 years ago.
Okay.
So that itself was some monumental shit because he don't need to really be doing that.
Nah, not at all. The brother got 4 Grammys. He don't even need to spin anymore. Period. He's a legend in his own right.
Yeah.
Crazy night.
Yeah, it was.
He wasn't stopping.
Yeah, I mean, it just, it just yo, as soon as we walked in, you know, it was just it was just that you know that the crowd was into it, and you know, just to talk to people that were slightly older than us to talk about their experiences from back in the day and all that, man. It was, yo, everybody was very peaceful. You know, it was just beautiful, man. It was a nice fucking vibe, man. It was well worth it.
Very mixed crowd indeed. You had people from 50 on down. You know what I mean?
Well worth it, man. So let me ask you something. What was the first club you remember going to, man?
Wow. Remember, you know, like I said, you are ahead of me.
All right, thank you for fucking bringing that up again.
I can't talk about the T connections and all that other stuff, but I remember Demerara's.
Wow.
Limelight.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the Roxy.
Okay.
Blows. Yeah. That was legendary too, you know. And what else? It was one of my first that era. Yeah, I caught that ending of those venues.
Mm-hmm.
Ninth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I never caught the Copa when it was on 57th. Was it 57th?
Mm-hmm.
Or 50 something. I never caught it there. I caught it at 34th Street. Obviously not the same. But then yeah, those were my first, you know, Demerara's was my joint though. I used to love Demerara's. That was that spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was allowed to smoke weed in there, so.
Oh, so you used to smoke weed in the clubs?
Yeah, man, I was one of them dudes, you know. You gotta look under the clouds to find me and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're marijuana free on this radio show, man. So I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Oh, not listen, man.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Yo.
So I'm drug free myself.
I'm fucking with you. No doubt. But listen, I'm fucking with you. But listen, I gotta give you mad props for turning me on to Ciroc with the coconut Ciroc with the pineapple, man. That shit is off the hook.
Yeah, man, we did the Papa Diddy Pop, whatever you want to call it. Mixture, that Caribbean twist there.
Yeah. So,
yeah, that was that coconut Ciroc with pineapple juice.
No doubt. So, how many did we drink before the homeboy gave us the rest of his bottle and shit? How many of them did we buy?
Wow. I think we had about 8.
Wow.
About 8.
Wow.
Maybe 9. Maybe 9.
Maybe 9.
Maybe 9. I was talking with homeboy. He had a peach bottle.
Right.
It was funny. We had a conversation, and he's talking, we talking, and I'm ready to buy another drink for us. I was buy a round. He's like, yo, I'll be like, yo, have some of this. I'm like, nah, that's you, brother. You know. He's like, nah, man, hey, you cool. I'm like, shit, you ain't gotta ask me twice.
Yeah.
That's the best Ciroc is a free Ciroc.
Yeah.
And yeah, he threw us the bottle. He's like, oh, here, take that.
Yeah, man. That was a nice look.
That was cool, yeah.
That was a nice look, man. But yeah, man, that definitely a special night, man. You know, priceless, without a doubt, man. Haven't seen before that night. I hadn't seen Jelly Bean spinning live, man. It was just an experience, man. That I mean, the crowd and the atmosphere that he brought out, man, was just it was bananas, man. It was bananas.
It was. And to me, that's for you. For me, that was just folktale for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know who Jelly Bean was.
Right.
But it's like folktale. You just hear this dude, like he has all this, you know, all this prestige that he, you know, rolls with, and it's like, yeah, man, Jelly Bean, and then to actually get to actually rock with him while he do what he do, it's like, you know, it was a legend that I never ever would have thought in my life I would actually be in a spot that he's spinning in.
Yeah, I mean, it was completely spontaneous, man. I was like, I knew ahead of time that he was gonna be there, but I was like, you know, whatever. And then
funny thing is that I saved a message on my phone because you hit me up. You hit me and said, "Yo, B."
Yeah.
You hit me back. Jelly Bean is at
Yeah.
Babalu's.
Yeah, I was excited.
Call me back. If you don't call me back,
Yeah.
send out a team to find you.
Yeah.
I'm going. I don't want to hear shit. I'm like, shit. You ain't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah. It was an incredible night because it was like I knew about I knew he was gonna be there a couple of weeks before, but then when I saw the flyer again that day, I was like, nah, fuck that. Nah. Jelly Bean, nah. Gotta go. And yo, it just was a special night for so many different reasons, and it's like just to have so many people singing to the same songs, it's like, and just looking at each other and just like high-fiving. You know, we had people that was just giving us love just on the strength of just that they were so happy about the music, man. It was crazy.
Yeah. And I'm over here naming tunes, singing, you know, artists and everything. And you remember that? We by the bar, and just by the first couple of the bass lines, I was like, yo, that's Noel, Silent Morning.
Mm-hmm.
The girls are just like rocking their hands. They're like, oh shit, Silent Morning. I was like, I just said that. Shouldn't you know that before me? I'm the young boy here.
and it was wild because, you know, I was really up, you know, with my leg and everything. I was really afraid to like really go out there and try to, you know, dance or whatever, and I was fine. But at the end of the night, it was a different story. But just, I guess
you told me you wasn't trying to dance because, I mean, you was everywhere, brother.
Yeah.
And you wasn't trying to dance?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, but that's the thing. It was like, I had said it. I was like, yo, my leg could get fucked up more, but yeah, I'm gonna have a good time that night, man. I mean, and then the beautiful thing is the snow was another factor.
Yeah.
Because when people see snow, they're like, nah, fuck that.
Nah, that didn't stop nobody.
And yo, I text ahead of time. I was like, yo, shit going down. It's like, yup, motherfucker. Shit's still going down.
It didn't stop nobody. The snow didn't stop nobody.
It was a beautiful night, man. It was a beautiful night. Memorable. And that's what's up.
Yeah. And he played some shit, man. He played some shit that night.
Oh, man. He just, like, he played, oh, Jesus, man. Just, he
just kept turning it up. Like the amplified meter was just going up. It just didn't stop.
Yeah, I mean, he let you know, he let you experience what real mixing is, what real DJing is. I mean, it's like, once he got on the turntables, it was like, I had looked at you and I said, yo, Jelly Bean is up there. And then, once that shit just like, I was like, yo, he's on now. He's on. Cause he just it transformed.
He's on right now, brother.
Yeah, it transformed to some other shit, and it was a great experience, man. Great experience, and I didn't regret it, man. You know, I didn't regret it for nothing. And
he brought it back too. One point he had 3 turntables going.
Yeah, he had probably 3 or 4.
Wow.
You know, but you know the mixing was crazy, and the funny thing is, which I already mentioned to you, but yeah, he's got his channel on Sirius XM.
Satellite radio show?
Yeah, he's got the Sirius XM shit, man. So I gotta check that out and see, you know. But I definitely would love to hear that playback. Cause it was ridiculous. It was, it was really.
And he was actually spinning broadcasting live, right?
Yeah, he was broadcasting live.
4XM, right?
Huh?
4XM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's actually advertised on the flyer, that he was broadcasting live. So it was like something that I didn't even know until I, boosted the flyer, and then I brought it home and I read it, and so I was like, yeah, he was broadcasting live.
Yeah. And that explains why that amp meter just kept going up.
Yeah. So all that noise and all that shit or whatever, it's like, I'm pretty sure that shit is in the recording.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, it's just, you know, it's just one of those classic nights, man. It was spontaneous, because I believe it was
concert atmosphere, man. Like,
yeah, but it was, I believe it was,
certain songs.
yeah, but I believe it was that day that I hit you up about that show. I don't think I.
That exact day.
Yeah.
That day.
Yeah.
You better call me back.
Yeah, and because it was like a couple of weeks prior, you was like, yo, what's going on at Babalu's or whatever. And I was like, yo, let me hit him up and shit. And it just, it turned out to be an incredible night, man. Honestly, man, that's a night that I'm still recovering from, man. I still haven't really gotten my voice back fully behind that night, man. It was just, that night was just too fucking priceless, man. It was, just the crowd was just, older people, whatever, and it was just beautiful, man. The unity and the love. It's like these people was just like, oh my God, I remember back in the day when we was at the Fun House, and just they were bringing up clubs that I never even thought to go to, man. That just, the history and the fucking, it was beautiful, man. It was just, you seeing couples together and just like, they just rocking and just having memories and shit. Like, it was beautiful, man. It was just a beautiful vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we was a part of that shit. And, going to the spot, I had said to you, I was like, yo, P, we've never gone to a club together. And he was like, yeah, I know. I said, yo, this is going to be some wild shit. And it was. It was spontaneous. And I ain't going to lie to you, man. I had to wrap my leg and all of that. But it really... and we're talking about the day before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so we was recovering from that and just, but yeah, man, it was just one of those.
I ain't gonna lie, when I got to the Super Bowl party I went to, I had one beer and it brought jelly bean all again. It brought that whole high right back.
Yeah, it's just. Let's call it what it is. I mean, first off, the guy that I found out afterwards, he graduated from Kennedy High School.
Yeah.
So, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry. Let me correct that. He dropped out. He dropped out of Kennedy High School, and he just went and did his thing, and then he came back. And finished his education, all that, went to Bronx Community College and just kept studying from there and whatever, and it was just he of course is responsible for Madonna being out there and all that. He that was one of the first people that he worked with on production. So
that's right.
Yeah, so it's the cat. The cat's been around, man. He's been around. He's done some special shit. For anyone that knows his shit, it's like that he did the Mexican, which I can't.
Classic. You have to play that.
Yeah, it's like, yo, when that shit came on, you know how it got.
Yeah.
That shit was like. Yeah, that shit was like. Yeah. That shit was morning, hey morning. And the thing is, man, he doesn't write music. He doesn't, he doesn't read it and all that. That's just straight feeling, man. He's just a beautiful example of what the Bronx has been offering to the music business and music in general. A lot of great talent has come out of the Bronx.
Indeed.
Period. Yeah. I was like I was bugging out when I found out that he went to Kennedy High School.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
You have La India, you have La India's from the Bronx. You have Mark Anthony that's from the Bronx. You know, so it's a lot of flavor, man. A lot of flavor coming out of the Bronx, and I'm proud of that, man. I'm proud to be a part of that, man, because that just gives you even more encouragement to be like, yo, you know, it's like you got a lot of flavor behind you, so make it happen. Period.
Yeah.
Period. So, yeah, man. I mean, listen, it's like at that time when Mark Anthony was doing his transition and all that, you had a selected few from freestyle that was able to push out of freestyle and go into salsa, and he was lucky enough to get that popping.
Yeah.
And you know, La India, of course, you know, she, you know, rocking house music, rocking freestyle music, and you know, she, yeah, and then for her to make that transition, she made it easily.
And then he got Brenda K. Star.
Yeah, Brenda K. You know, Brenda K. In which, you know, we have yo, I gotta shout out Brenda K, man. A special shout out to Brenda K. Star, because Mamacita, you know, let's call it the way it is. It's like your star got overlooked several different times, man. You know, and
for sure.
Several different times.
The woman can blow. Bar. 10 times better than India. Let that be known. And her classic was it song that Mariah did over? Mariah couldn't even do it as good as her.
I still believe.
That's,
and you know, it's just unfortunate.
Mariah couldn't even do it as good as her.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that, you know, it just, there's this time and chance, man. It's like a lot of people don't even know that La India was down with TK and from the very beginning. A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man. It's she was down with them, man, and you know, just I mean, I'm glad that she broke off on her own to do what she does, but I want to hear more. Like, I want to hear more. Like, there's a lot of stuff that she still needs to do, man.
What is she doing now?
She, you know, I mean, she's doing her thing, but like as far as like songs and going in the studio and doing stuff, to my knowledge, she's not doing anything, and that's something that I'm like, yo, it's like she's a voice that people are, you know, they've compared her to Celia Cruz, which, you know, to call her the queen of salsa, I can see where they would do that, because I mean, yo, India got the pipes, she got the pipes and all that, whatever. But it's like, yo, let's get the music out there. Let's get it out there.
Nah, that's a term, that's a name that I don't think she deserves that.
I hear you, but that title to me is like a title that you give to someone that it's like they're putting out shit on the regular basis, and it's like, I mean, but she has the pipes. She has the pipes. Her vocal is what it is. It's got a lot of depth to it. Very gospel-y, you know. She got the vocal.
She's a bigger catalog, and then we can say that she's the queen.
No doubt, but I definitely don't, you know, and I know her personally, whatever, and she's probably gonna be mad at me for what I'm gonna say, but yeah, I just think that there has to be a little bit more to put that label, but you know, it's. I mean, she's got some joints they're the shit, but
it's for the times, though. You know what I mean? Like people want to say Mary J. Blige is the queen of R&B or whatever. You know. You know, my thing is like, really? I mean, I don't think so. I think Mariah should be named that. If anything, I think Mariah can blow.
No doubt.
Mary J. Blige, I love you to death. I can feel your pain, but you're not capable of doing what Mariah can.
Yeah, you know, she's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's, you know, Mariah. I mean, just to hear, excuse me, just to hear, I mean, Mariah could write her ass off, man. I mean, it's just, it's there, you know, and Mariah's just more of a package,
right?
And vocally, Mary J. Blige can't fuck with her.
No,
Mary J. Blige can't fuck with her.
They can't even be put on the same class.
No, you can't.
Can't
No, you can't. You can't. You gotta. No. She wouldn't be able to fuck with her on that level.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I know Monica. I believe she put out an album or whatever. Monica, I've always had mad respect for.
Yeah, she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah. You know, Monica's the shit. But yeah, man, I mean, let me ask you a question. R&B right now, man. I mean, how you feel about it right now, man?
Beyonce fucked it up.
Wow.
It is, man. The R&B ain't what it is and what it should be. You know,
wow.
It's been watered down.
Wow.
Technology has messed it up.
Wow.
There's no real vocalists out there. I mean, the only ones I can say would be people like Mariah.
Right.
A person like a Miller Rue. You know, and I'm going into neo soul.
Right. Now, yeah.
A Sade.
Well, you know, that's a long conversation. If we talk about Sade, that's got to be a whole show.
That belong, you know, in the categories.
Right.
A lot of these people are, you know, factory voiced.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? They're you know, chemicals in the hair and technology in the voice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's where the game is messed up.
Let me ask you this. What was going on through your mind when you knew that Gerald Levert passed?
Wow. It's funny you say that because when Gerald died.
Yeah. Rest in peace, G. Rest in peace, G. We love you, baby. We love you.
What was that?
No, I was saying rest in peace, Gerald. We love you, man.
Rest in peace, soul. But
yeah.
when he died, I happened to sit back and actually look at how many artists, predominantly black artists, that the black community has lost.
Yeah.
You go down the line, and it's like Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, rest in peace.
The maestro himself.
Yeah, Luther Vandross.
Barry White.
No? Oh God, you
James Brown.
Luther Vandross.
Luther.
Yeah, man.
Jackson. You know, I mean, although Michael Jackson died after, you know, Teddy Bear, but you know, these last 10 to 15 years, the black community has lost a tremendous amount of talent.
Yeah.
And there's no compensating for that.
And don't forget, we even lost Don Cornelius, man.
That too, yeah. That's history there. You know, that's the dude that bought so much.
Yeah.
You know, of the street. You know, we can't say street, but it is street regardless. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of brothers from the hood. You know.
Well, we can't.
High yellow.
Yeah.
And a bunch of, you know, whatever you want to call it. You know.
I'm
rocking but pop locking and doing what they do on the TV screen. You know.
Well, we got.
As much as you could say that's not street, it wasn't street. You know what I mean? You didn't have your average black man who was trying to, you know, be the minstrel show.
Well,
you know, to satisfy, you know, America.
Yeah,
and that show was the closest thing you can get to street in that era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we can't.
So you got to give that much respect to Don.
No doubt, and
the street part of it. You know, not to say that it was either way you look at it was hood.
Yeah.
Most of those people, yeah, they dressed nice, but they were from urban neighborhoods, urban ghettos, or whatever you want to call it. But they were from the streets, what we call the streets today.
No
That's
doubt.
the closest thing that you can see on TV that represented us. And I wasn't alive in that era, but that's still me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we can't forget Whitney Houston, man.
Whitney just recently, another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
That was, I mean, you know.
I think the saddest part about that was that, from what I hear, is that she was getting her life back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the saddest part about it.
Yeah, but, you know.
I remember one time looking on a TV screen and seeing her. She looked like Celia Cruz on crack. I said, who the hell is that? And that's Whitney.
Yeah, you know, the drugs definitely, you know.
Yeah, man. And she looked horrendous. Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's you know, it's like to have this incredible talent that's not just that you can sing, but that you can sing.
Yeah.
You know, hey, much props to Beyonce, whatever, but Beyonce can't fuck with Whitney on no type of level, though.
Oh, hell no, man.
You know?
Like, I don't, you know, I never liked Beyonce, to be honest with you. Never did.
Yeah.
Never liked J-Lo either, so it's not a black thing or a Latino thing.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't like J-Lo either. I think she's black.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah, it's so watered down. I mean, the only girl I can feel right now is, and it's not because she could sing, is Keisha Cole.
Okay.
For me, she can't sing, really. I mean, she sings, obviously. But I think it's her energy that grabs me. I think her energy on her music is just tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
You feel her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Mary. Same thing as Mary J. Blige. You feel her.
So let me ask you, what did you grow up like listening to? Like what did you have going on your player? Like when you would, you know, a little kid and shit. What was your favorite shit?
Well, the thing with me is I grew up. My mom's heavy into salsa. So I had a lot of that salsa fania in me.
Right.
Aside from that, she was also into, you know, that old school black rhythm. You know what I mean? That Harold Melvins and you know. So I got a little taste of both. You know, growing up, the ear part of it, the ear. But you're asking me about what I had. I grew up in that era where hip hop was coming to life.
Yeah.
So it ain't nothing, you know, nothing existed to me other than hip hop.
Right.
Staying up, having to go to school, 5th grade, and I'm over there at 89.1, 89.9 with Abito and Jet Armstrong, recording with my cassette tape in the box, 2 in the morning. I got to be at school the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny because I actually have a tape in my collection somewhere about Abito and Stretch. I don't know what show or what the date was, but when I see Babito, I would like to actually hand that over to him.
Right.
Yeah. Full tape.
Yeah, man. So let me ask you, the state of hip hop now, man. In your words, what's the state of hip hop now? Do you like what's become of it, or?
What it's become a joke. But like everything else, Bell Bottoms came back. I'm sure that New York boom bap, KRS-One, New York kind of flows gonna come back. In fact, that kid now, who's underground kid, I don't know how old he is. He don't look no more than 14, 15 to me. A kid named Joey Badass out of Brooklyn. It amazes me that the kid this young could actually have that flow in him. And obviously he had older brothers or uncles who surrounded him around that era of hip hop, that 5 era, that Wu-Tang, that Guru, that, you know, G-Rap, that era of music. Because the kid is young as hell and his style is like, wow, serious?
Yeah, it's throwback.
you heard him, Joey Badass?
No, I haven't heard it, but I'm asking you, is he like a throwback type thing?
Well, he's a 2000 and beyond kid. His flow, his style, his cadence, his rhyme stuff, it's definitely 95 ever. It's like the kid was listening to headphones as a baby. That's all they had in his ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they put headphones on him when he was in the crib because there's no way in hell a kid so young can have that kind of flow to him.
Right.
A lot of these kids out here, they sound like them cats in the South. You know? That's another thing. The production is whack too, man. Got a lot of beats that have no bass.
Right.
You know? It's garbage.
Yeah. So I mean, are you hopeful of hip hop like becoming what it was, or I mean, where you see?
It has to. It has to. Everything comes round.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything has to come back.
Mm-hmm.
What goes out of style will come back, and I don't see why that won't.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got my man Shepard on the New York Knicks, rocking a flat top, like Kid and Play.
Right.
You know, super flat top. You know, so it's gonna come back. It has to.
Right. Let me ask you this: what was the first album, CD, or whatever it was? What was the first joint you remember going to get with your own money?
First one.
Yeah, like the first artist that you was like, boom.
First tape for me was Run DMC.
That's what's okay.
First CD. My own money. First CD was Ice and Smooth.
Okay.
Ice and Smooth.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up.
You know, the CDs at that time, man, that was like that era where, you know, just to get a CD player was money. Mind you, a portable one, they were off the rack with what they were trying to charge people. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember when CDs players first came out, the portable ones? They would hit you in the head, man.
No doubt, that was expensive.
For the amount of money he was asking for.
When let me ask you this: when Ready to Die came out, and you bought it, because I know you bought it. How did you feel? Because I know how I felt, but how did you feel?
Oh man, Ready to Die. It was the anticipation. Remember, it was Super Cat. He did that single with him. He was featured on it, and then he did that Party and Bullshit. It was the same feeling that hearing a lot of the barbecue Nas, and then finally getting Illmatic in your hands.
Right.
But it was a different twist to it because here you got a dude from Brooklyn that, you know, he wasn't your average looking rapper. I mean, the guy had an eye that was in Cuba and an eye that was looking at you. He wasn't the best looking dude. And the shit he was saying was bananas. You know, and that's arguing with a lot of people. I mean, Biggie was great. But I always tell people, you know, coming from the Bronx, we were blessed with KRS-One and that boom bap kind of rap. And I have arguments with people all the time because in my heart, I think, and listen to what I'm saying, that lyrically, now we're going about lyrics now, lyrically, Big Pun was better than Biggie. And a lot of people will argue with me, oh,
wow,
you're crazy, your buddy, Puerto Rican thing. No. I'm talking about lyrics. Lyrically, what Pun would say was bananas. And I would tell you that he swallowed Biggie in a heartbeat, without question. You know, and just by your reaction, I see that you're like, wow, that's a strong statement.
It is. And I'm
And I'm going to say, not taking nothing from Biggie. Biggie was the better rapper. Biggie could tell a storyline.
Yeah.
Biggie could actually switch his style up. Like, for instance, when he got with Both Thugs and Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous. Fuck with us. Get that. You know, he was nice. I can't take that from him. Big Pun was one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
But Big Pun was that dude that when he grabbed the mic,
yeah,
he fucking slaughtered you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Lyrically. And that's the difference between the two.
Gotcha.
Lyrically, I think Pun would swallow Biggie. Honestly. And I give a rest in peace to that man, too. Today he died. I mean, not today, but today makes the date that he died 3 years back.
Yeah, man.
You know? So
But,
rest in peace, Pun.
I mean,
Only Puerto Rican rapper to go platinum.
you know, and it's wild. It's like hip hop. It was, I mean, just when the Biggie thing, the Big Pun thing, it was like, yo, we were rocking. It was we were running that game, and now it's become something else.
Now you could blame Jay-Z for that too.
Oh, you know, as far as blaming Jay-Z, it's just, I think that there was just an era that if you weren't a part of it, then you lost out. But if you were a part of it, and you absorb what you can absorb, and, you know, but another Biggie Smalls, there'll never be. Another, you know, Big Pun, never.
Never.
And,
people would argue, oh, but you can't because of the catalog. They don't have much material. They weren't alive at the same time. And listen, if you're a hip-hop head, the way I'm a hip-hop head, you would understand what I'm saying, and you would agree.
mm-hmm.
But what I manifest.
Yeah. So.
And I'm not taking nothing from Big. Big,
Yeah.
I said it myself, the kid was nasty.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is what it is. So you ready to go see Rakim and Raekwon in a couple of hours?
Yeah, man, that's gonna be something, you know. Tomorrow I'm gonna sit back in the crib. I'm gonna throw on the infamous purple tape.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna sit down and, you know, rock out to it and catch that era, catch that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Get on YouTube, listen to a couple of his interviews, see what he talks about.
Uh-huh.
Try to touch on a few things that haven't been touched up on.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm also gonna watch because I know his attachment to ODB. I have a documentary on
right.
ODB.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit back and watch that.
That's what's up.
And I'm gonna prepare myself for that.
So listen, So listen, you got maybe 2 minutes, maybe a little bit more to say, whatever. So why don't you recite some of your own words, man, and take us out of the show.
Recite my own words on the strength of what?
Just boom, just off the top, not rap, whatever, just boom, just words, some lyrics or whatever that you may want to throw down.
Words that I want to throw down. Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
This hour?
I put too much pressure on him.
No, it was like out of the blue. Like, where'd it come from?
No, yeah, I was just like, boom, to just like, cause like, to just throw down something that, you know, just came into mind off the top, you know, a verse or whatever, man, and just end the show.
Well, right now it's not even, my mindset is not even on that.
Uh-huh.
Not that I'm fronting, I'm trying to get
No, absolutely no. I hear you.
You know, I'm just looking forward to getting in character for that interview.
Right.
And me and you've been talking on another level.
No doubt.
It's more, you know, there's so many things going on in the mind right now.
No doubt. Yeah, we definitely excited about, you know, rocking with Raekwon or whatever, but for those that don't know who my boy is, that's with me right now talking, you know, he's on my page and all that, and We'll put the links up, but it's the brother's deep. He's deep, and it more to be continued, and we're gonna rock this, man. So you already know, man. We rocking this. We gotta cut this down, but yeah, man. Rakim and Raekwon.
That's tomorrow.
That's Well, that's actually that's actually tonight because it's already after midnight. So
yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's what's up, man. So
the R&R.
The R&R, and we.
18th letter, Rakim.
That's what's up, and
two originator there.
That's what's up, and
Raekwon, that John Blaze.
That's what's up, and
infamous for incarcerated Scarfaces and everything else. Him and Ghostface.
No doubt, and we're about to get cut off, so we gotta. You already know, but that's what's up. Raekwon and